if you're like me, you might be thinking, why should I even do the NCLEX if I don't want to be a bedside nurse? I hear your hesitation. I've been there and I used to think the same way. To be honest, I kind of wanted to rebel against the idea of getting my license automatically. I did it and I'm so happy that I did. Hi everybody, my name is Gabby and I am a registered nurse turned entrepreneur and psychotherapist. And just like you, I felt alone, stuck, confused in making that decision to take the NCLEX. So today I want to be the one who gives you a clear, honest perspective so you can take the best decision for yourself. So let's get started. I wish somebody had told me that taking the NCLEX just means that you're giving yourself a lot more options. You might not know what your career might look like in 5 years, and that's completely okay. One reason why you might want to do the NCLEX is simply to give you closure. There is something super satisfying about finishing something that you started, right? By finishing something, you actually acknowledge all of the work that you've done, your clinical placement, all the hours that you spent studying, all of the courses that you've done. Everything can be tied in a little bow together. You can say, this part is complete, and you don't have to carry the what if I did it. You know what I mean? So passing the NCLEX is not just about professional credibility. It's about being able to tell yourself, I did it. I saw it through. Even if your path changed, that's completely okay. A little flash news here. I have never met anybody who's told me that they regret passing the NCLEX. I think just that speaks volume. It is one of those things where it might not feel urgent right now, but later you might be super grateful that you actually did it. Something that I like to say to my clients for a lot of things, don't see it as an expense. Although, yes, it can be deducted as an expense at the end of the year. Little ding, 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 ding. But anyways, yeah, see it more as an investment. I'm not sure honestly how much is the NCLEX. I think it's around $300 to pass a test, but $300 over your lifetime, that is peanuts, right? And yes, it's annoying because you probably just graduated and money might feel a little tight right now. However, it is one of the best return on your investment. I mean, you can totally do it later on, but you'll likely pay more for a refresher course or study material, tutoring, and most importantly, your time. Your time is so precious. All the time that you'll spend studying later on is time that you could have made some money. You know what I mean? Pay back the $300. And the reality is that the future you might not have the same flexibility that you have in your life today. I don't know about you, but when I graduated, well, I still don't have kids other than this little kid over here, but I didn't have kids and I didn't have a lot of obligation. So later on, you might have kids, you might have a partner, you might be traveling like me, have other condition in your life that doesn't make it as easy to study for a licensure exam. So basically, you're not just paying for a test, you're investing in a credential that will stay with you forever. Isn't that amazing? Forever? Like, what else can you say that stays with you forever? Of course, you still have to pay the fee every year, but it's worth it, at least from my opinion. Another way that you can see it is like a professional passport. Maybe not this one, but you know, you can use it. It's to your disposition anytime. You don't have to, but it's there and it's so important. So maybe you just need to do that mindset shift where it is there in case you need it and it's credibility. If you're watching this and you're thinking, okay, I might do the NCLEX, but I just don't know where to start. What I'm about to tell you is for you. It was created by a nurse for new graduate nurses. It's actually a strategy that I use myself and I want to give to you. It's designed to pass the NCLEX in 1 month. That's how I did it. So I actually created my very own workbook to study for the NCLEX, and I thought, why not just share it with the world? So this is the version 2.0. I'm really happy about it. And it's for people just like you, people who want to do the exam, they want a clear study plan, they want structure that doesn't feel too overwhelming, and they also want accountability that will help you kickstart your studying. And this year, I'm also including some live coaching session in June. We're going to have 6 live study session where people can just gather on Zoom, and we're going to use the Pomodoro technique just to get things started. There's also going to be a Facebook community where you can interact with other nurses. You can actually find an accountability buddy on the Facebook group and just suggest new times that fits your schedule. And if you can't make it to the live session, there's going to be recorded ones. And also, because I am partnering with Canva, the delivery is free and it's going to be right next to your door. So you don't need to move anywhere. You just need to pay, and then I'll add you to the Facebook group. So this is your NCLEX roadmap, plus the accountability, the support, the motivation of people just like you that want to pass the NCLEX or that wants to buckle the tie. Or no, you can't really do that, buckle the tie. Okay, let's get back into the video. This is the moment right now while things are still fresh in your mind. When you just graduated and you're so close to finishing, this is the time, in my opinion, where the exam is the easiest. I know that it doesn't make it easy, but it is easier than in 1 year because life gets busy and the motivation doesn't just magically return the next year or whenever you want to do it. It's so easy to forget lab values, drug categories, and then suddenly you're trying to relearn all the material that you already paid to learn. You get it? So if you've made it through nursing school, this is a really good opportunity to just tie it all up. Put just a little bow on it and give yourself the gift of finishing. I just realized that I forgot to give you a closer view to the book. So this is actually the book. This is how it looks like. And yes, I'm the one who did the design. I'm very happy about it. I'm the one who did everything. If there's other entrepreneur nurses, please let me know below what you've done and how we can all encourage each other. This might be the most important point. Taking the NCLEX is a choice. And when you have choice, you have power. And you know what that is? Power? It's powerful. Okay, this is a bit too much, but you know what I mean, right? If you don't take it, it removes that choice out of the table. So you're more limited. If you write the exam and you still are in the same path that you don't want to be a bedside nurse, amazing. You still win. You still have that designation. But if you skip it now and later on, you want to look at something that is nursing related. Maybe your situation has changed and now you want to work for public health because you want to have benefits. So that kind of sums up all the points that I wanted to talk to you about today. But there's one question that you need to ask yourself to decide if you want to do the NCLEX. And it's the version of you in 10 years. What would she, they, he be proud of? It's really just a starting point to be honest with yourself. It's not about guilt, it's about getting clarity so you can take an informed decision. So let's sum it up. Conclusion, conclusion, conclusion. First, you don't have to be a bedside nurse. Second, you don't even have to use your license if you don't want to, but you can take the NCLEX and be super proud of yourself to have done it, to successfully pass the NCLEX. And I'm pretty sure that the future you will thank you. If after this video you feel like, yes, you want to take the NCLEX and you're ready to take that next step, check out my program that I'm offering in June 2025. You'll find the link in the description below. And as usual, Ozzy and I are telling you to like and subscribe to this video if you want to hang out more with us. And until next time, keep seeing those horizons. Bye. Bye.